Hello and welcome friends. I'm Smita Katti. I blog at smilingcolors.com and I'm also a Tombow USA design team member. In today's video, I'll be sharing you tips and tricks on how to create faux calligraphy with a marker tip. I'm using Tombow's dual brush pen today, and this pen is very famous for doing brush lettering. You can draw thick and thin lines with this tip, which is the brush tip. But the pen also has another tip, which is the marker tip. This is very often overlooked, and today I'll be using the marker tip to create a faux calligraphy look. Calligraphy is something that you do when you have thick and thin lines in one alphabet. So in this A, I have a thick downstroke. That's when my pen goes from up to down, and a thinner upstroke. So I will be showing you how to use the marker tip, which doesn't do anything fancy, to create a faux calligraphy look. So we're not actually doing calligraphy, but we're just cheating here and going to create that look very easily with just a marker. You can go in and fill that up there. It just takes an extra minute compared to brush calligraphy. And you'll have a nice, beautiful alphabet that looks like a brush lettered alphabet. So in today's video, I will be lettering all the alphabets from A to Z in a different kind of font, but it's a faux calligraphy font. And all you need to do to letter along with me is grab a marker of any kind. If not a marker, you can grab a pen, and you need a nice sheet of paper. I've actually prepped my letters with a pencil because I'll be shooting this video. You won't need to do that. You just follow along with me. Make sure to pause this video when you think I'm going a little fast and letter along with me. So let's start with the alphabet A. We're going to trace the A shape here and then give a thicker portion over here. For the curved shape, the downstroke applies only for a portion of it. So I will give a thicker line there. So this area is the downstroke area, and we can come back and color it later. Moving on to the B, this is an entire downstroke. And a B again for the curve. This much is an upstroke and this area is a downstroke. So that's our B. Next, moving to C. The same thing. Let's continue with the D and a stem. So faux calligraphy lets you translate alphabets into a larger size. Like if you need to make a poster, this is a really easy way to get the calligraphy look on a large scale. Continuing with the E. Another reason why I like doing faux calligraphy is that you don't need to practice. You can just pick up any marker at any time and start lettering. Brush calligraphy requires a few months of practice, and you need to learn the wrist movements to get the thick and thin lines. For faux calligraphy, all you need to do is add an extra downstroke where needed. So it is a good idea if you're a very beginner to maybe start off with a pencil, and then once you get the hang of which is a downstroke and which is an upstroke, you can then continue and trace over it with a pen or a marker. I like the look of the black. I'm using the marker color N25 today. This is one of my favorite blacks. It's not too black. It has a little bit of grayishness in it. And here's the letter K. K is one of my least favorite alphabets. It actually comes in my name, so it's kind of ironic, but it's a little tricky to letter for me. I'm sure as you learn your lettering, there'll be some letters that come naturally easy to you with a flair, and some of them might be a little more tricky. M, moving on to N. Remember, if I'm going too fast for you in this video, pause the video and catch up with me, and then continue. O, P, Q, let's go to R, S. S is one of my favorite letters. which is a good thing since it comes in my name. T U So practicing your fall calligraphy letters is a great way to kind of fake it till you make it. Practice your brush lettering, but in the meantime, since you have your dual brush pens, try doing a fall calligraphy script, maybe letter a quote or something with this, and enjoy it. W. Next comes X. We're almost done here. A Y. And lastly, the Z. Okay, so once you have your outlines done, I'll give you a closer look right here. You can see that it looks beautiful just as is. If you want to, you can go in and color in the areas, or you can also use just the marker tip to do a design inside of it. So for the A, I'll show you. With my marker tip, I'm just going to draw thin slant lines in all of the downstroke areas. That's it. And I like the way that looks a lot. For the B, I'm going to fill it in with black. And I'm going to use the brush tip just because it's going to color the larger area quicker. You can by all means use the marker tip just as I showed in the beginning of the video. I love the way that looks, don't you? I'll show you different options for the other ones. Like for the C here, I'll just draw small dots to fill in the downstroke. So this blank space of area just gives you so many options. You can use colors, you can use patterns, you can use any number of things to color that in. Okay, we'll go back to the whole black for the D. Okay, coming to E, let's just draw little plus signs. These are all very simple black and white patterns, and they just look pretty inside the alphabet. Okay, for G, let's just do some V shapes like a chevron. Some more. For I, let's do a crosshash. And I'm not even taking too much time to fill in the area. I'm just adding a little bit of pattern. That's it. For K, I'll do some more dots, but this time much bigger ones. M, what should we do for M? Let's just do some U shapes. For O, we'll do circles, but open circles. Okay, the Q, let's just do smaller lines. This looks very much like A. Maybe it run out of patterns. Let's see, I can do an oblique here. This is just the crosshash that I did on I. Okay then, so let's fill S with some small dots like we did in C. For U, let's do the little plus signs. W, let's do the chevron, which is just basically little V's. inside of it. And we have Y, little circles. This one is my favorite, the little circles one. The open circles. It kind of gives a cheetah-like look. And then there's Z. So there you have it, friends. A to Z in a Falk calligraphy font. I hope you enjoyed this video and you practiced along with me. If you do recreate this, please share it with us on social media and tag us, Tomboy USA and Smita Katti. I would love to see it. Till I see you again in another video, happy lettering!